Phantoms 1, Leeds 4. I'm lucky to be joined by Tom Norton. Tom, thanks for joining us. Great start to the game, Luke scoring within 25, 26 seconds and a good first period, but we couldn't contain it through the second and third.
Yeah, something over the last 4 or 5 games where we've struggled with our starts, and we had a good start, and then like you say, it didn't then continue. I suppose there was a couple of power plays that we didn't really take advantage of in that first period that then kind of tipped the momentum, and obviously then the second period kind of come out, and then 2-on-1 back the other way goal, and then it just kind of went from there really. It's bitterly frustrating. I know the lads are all frustrated in there as well. We don't lace the skates up each game to not win or try and put a performance on at all. It was certainly frustrating. It's been frustrating the last few games as well, because felt like we've been there, we're in amongst it, but it's just a few little things, bounces here and there the other way, and we're kind of either we're not taking advantage of it, or we're getting stung by it as well. And it's not to stand here and make excuses or anything like that. It's just kind of we got to dig ourselves out of this now and try and put a run back together. We've been up in that third, fourth place all year, kind of battling up there, and we've competed against MK and Leeds and given them some close games, but we want to be putting some wins on the board really.
We've talked lots before about compete level, and I think in the first 20, compete level was really there. It was strong in the first period. You've mentioned a couple of power plays, but their penalty kill is very strong, and we were kept to the outside on. And we've had a few PPs tonight, kept to the outside an awful lot. Difficult to compete in the second once we've gone behind, and from the Phantoms' point of view, they're facing a team that looks pretty much at full strength. Our team looks a little bit short at the moment. Do you think?
Yeah, at the end of the day, all teams have players missing at some point. You've got to kind of pull together and work through it. There's no excuses there. We are missing key players, and obviously we've missed Brad this weekend as well, and I can't remember the last time we've been able to play with 6 full strength D. It's either been 4 with a forward or 5D rolling. It does take its toll, because it's extra ice time here and there, but it's like I say, it's no excuse really, and other guys have to kind of jump in and fill the gaps. Again, there's forwards that are out. Obviously we lost Jasper in the game today as well, but we've just got to keep on battling, and hopefully we start to get some bodies back, and then get ourselves back on a run again.
Yeah,
we've got to try and keep a positive attitude, and not get ourselves kind of in the negative headspace here, because that isn't going to get it out of us.
And there's an opportunity next week away at Sheffield. Next week it's Swindon on Sunday, so 2 games on the road, which it's part and parcel, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 road games. We've got to be ready to compete. Sheffield are always good in their barn. I know they've not quite been the same team that they've been in previous years, but they're still talented, and they'll still have players that can punish us if we're not ready for them. So we've got to be ready to go and play their place, and we know what Swindon are like. So that's going to be a real tough game there to go and get some points out.
Yeah, well, look, thanks for joining us. You can sense the disappointment in the room, but as you said, it's a case of lacing up and going again next Saturday. So we wish you well, and see you next weekend.
Thank you.